So everybody's been giving their sinners like POVs and all the discourse, and I fell down many rabbit holes, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And I was thinking about how you know lots of emotions were brought up about in this movie, and I'm a scaredy cat. I don't do horror, so I close my eyes at the anticipated jump scares or what I thought was going to be jump scares, and I was right, except for the snake. But I was thinking about how the biggest reaction I had in the movie was when Preacher Boy was driving away with the broken guitar. Because first of all, there's so much build up. Like at the beginning of the movie, Preacher Boy is like, he walks into the church and his dad is telling him, drop that guitar and choose the Lord effectively. And then at the end, same thing. And they keep flashing to different things, flashing to like vampire faces. And I swear it feels like it's like 3 minutes long of him like hanging on to the guitar. And then when we see him driving away with the broken guitar, I was shocked. I was like, I fully expected this to be like to be his pastor arc, right? I fully expected him to be like, yeah, he's fully gonna, be a pastor now. He got the warning from smoke. He, saw that evil stuff the night before. This is his story. He's gonna be preaching about this for years to come, about how the devil followed him and, his evil uncle's guitar, yada, yada. But then I thought about it more and I was like, his decision to do music, I felt like was so brave. But apart from that, I was like, is this what it looks like when you don't make decisions based on fear? And I mean, no shade to people who've had really crazy experiences and, chose Christianity as a result. But I feel like that, to think about how I grew up in Christianity and how, that's always the story. There's some rock bottom story. There's some story of an encounter with evil or encounter with something that, could have ended their life, and they chose life instead. They decided to be, to follow God, to, be Christian. And I fully thought that that's where the movie was going to go, but him choosing that other option was kind of like, oh no, he decided not to let any of the fear get to him, and he decided, I was given a chance to live, and I'm going to live it the way I want to live. And I know it's not evil because it feels like freedom to me. I don't know, I thought that was really cool because I see so many examples of, making decisions based on what seems right, based on even what the people you look up to are telling you. But he was like, no, I want to follow my heart. This is what I love. I don't know, it just made me think like, okay, maybe that's the definition of freedom that they were trying to drive home. That either way, you're going to have things to give up. You're going to have concessions to make and sacrifices that you have to make. But if you choose what makes you happy, it'll be worth it. Now I'm becoming the preacher, but I just wanted to share my thoughts on that. I thought it was interesting. It made me go, okay, I gotta keep it cute when it comes to fear-based decisions. What do you think?